A lot of people are asking for ideology being covered. I'm going to cover it in a different fashion, cover what the project is very, very briefly. Look at the chart, which really the chart is why I like this coin so much for not long-term as in years, but end of bull run specifically, right? And then when I back check before I decided to put more money into this, which I do own a lot of it, disclaimer, that's another reason I haven't covered this coin. But before I decided to go heavier into this coin, I looked at the project's fundamentals slash the main, I guess no pun intended here, but the main idea that they had. And not only is the main concept of what they're trying to do pretty cool, but it's meta. And I want to show you why it's so meta here, or at least through my interpretation, it's a little meta, or it's nested within the name itself. Like what they're trying to do applies to themselves. And so I feel as a project that's trying to create a solution, something that is literally affecting them. So future folks who create projects don't have to deal with what they've dealt with. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to help the next wave of crypto idea makers, entrepreneurs, blockchain business leaders, right? They're literally trying to help them with something they had to overcome and are probably still overcoming themselves, making it easier for them. It's honestly, I think it's genius. So here we go. Let's dive in. All right. This is the chart of IDEA on the daily. Pick a line. Do you think IDEA will get to the top line? Do you think IDEA will get somewhere over here? The previous resistance. So this line got a lot of activity. Typically, coins over time will be attracted to get back up to that price action on a sloping scale, right? A lot of times that happens. So if you were to pick that line, which I will rebold it, and you were to guess when the end of the bull run is, let's say May, that's at $300. And it's at 20 cents right now. Excuse me. I don't want to edit or re-record this video. So that is why I decided to have a lot of this stuff. I think it can do really great stuff and so why is that even possible, Tim? Like, oh, those are, you're probably thinking to yourself, yeah, definitely not. Like, that's ludicrous. Definitely not going to $300 from 20 cents. The likelihood of that happen? That's not what I think is likely either. However, the reason why it's not so insane, in terms of the percent increase is its market cap is small. It's tiny, right? So if IDEA were to go just to $10 from 20 cents, for example, you take its current circulating supply, you just add so it only have to be 160 million market cap. Dude, that's like right now page 8 on Coin Market Cap. That's nothing. That's to $10, right? And to get to $100, it would have to hit 1.6 billion. Do I think that's probable? But still, 1.6 billion is at the bottom of page 1 Coin Market Cap. And when the whole stuff goes parabolic, the market cap number 100, right? It's already at 1.1 billion. It would just have to be equivalent to the 100th biggest crypto. But as it goes up, all of these will be going parabolic too. So the bottom of page 1 Coin Market Cap might be like 10. It might be 15 billion. I would guess it's between 9 to 15 billion is like during the parabolic top before anybody knows that's the top. I think the bottom number, so coin number 100, I think it'll get between 9 and 15 billion. Very specific guess. So that's why the idea, no pun intended, $100 idea, it's only 1.6 billion market cap to get to $100. And during the parabolic move, that would still keep it on page 4 or page 5 of Coin Market Cap. So all things relative, it's honestly just mediocre. But on the chart in terms of your gains, yes, it seems insane. Am I making sense here? So am I saying, yeah, this is my price target, close to set, $300? No. I can't give you sell targets on this, right? But what I can say is I think this has insane potential, But okay, so now, so automatically, with that thought, I gotta stop saying idea in this video. With that thought, I threw some money at it, earlier on, right? Honestly, that money, I would actually still be at a loss. I was buying some of it on a dip at like 26 to 31 cents, but then I did pick up more during this long consolidation, right? But anyway, but before I decided to throw more at it, I decided to look into it, and here is why this is a little bit meta here, is because so it's only 3 million cap. What it's trying to do is essentially link 3 different groups of people, right? And I guess I'm not going to use their website. I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who reads off a website, but I might be one day, but whatever, not right now. So it links, so if you could imagine 3 bubbles of people, okay, and I don't know if you've ever heard of Angie's List or Craigslist or whatever. Those services connect 2 groups of people. They connect that's actually reverse, sellers and buyers. That's kind of like what Craigslist is. People, it's like you can post for sale stuff, all that kind of crap for free, right? You just can't sell like dogs or something. And Angie's List connects a consumer who has a need, like to get a bathroom fix, with the service provider. So there are a lot of very successful platforms and businesses that connect groups of people, and that is what they are trying to do, and they are successful, right? I'm in Indiana, and Angie's List actually moved into, I don't know if they built it though, moved into a fairly tall office downtown Indianapolis. Like you could see it from the interstate. I mean, and they connect 2 groups of people, right? So IDEA is trying to connect 3 groups of people. So the original IDEA person, which I'll label E for entrepreneur, okay? But this person is the idea. So that's kind of like the basis of the name, I guess. The entrepreneur, all right, with investors, okay, I'll put in, and then once the investors have helped fund them, then it helps the original group. So it's technically not this, it's more like this, actually. It connects the entrepreneurs with 2 different groups of people. And so the first is the second is the folks that conduct the service providers. So you can pay people, 1099 them, which means they're not full-time employees, or to hunt for your employees. But this is not trying to become like the LinkedIn or the it's not Monster, and Monster's kind of off the. It's not trying to turn into Career Builder or Indeed.com or ZipRecruiter, right? Which honestly, Indeed and ZipRecruiter, when I was a recruiter, those are my go-to. Those are good websites. The Career Builder was like a third. But anyway, it's not necessarily trying to become, I don't want what I'm saying to be confused with that. Rather, you have people sitting here with blockchain skills / coding skills, whatever, and they picked up for project to project. And so the entrepreneur, before they can pay those people, if you have a great idea and you don't have the money, well, shit, get people to believe in you, invest in you, and then you can go find your service providers and get your blockchain business going. All right. So that's the over idea. I guess pun intended that time. So why is this meta? Because when you go to their website, it doesn't look, why does this apply to them? It doesn't look like they were funded, to a huge degree. You don't have investor rounds and all that stuff, which is partly, okay, so, and that exact idea is why the market cap is so low. They weren't able to find people who believed in them before they worked their butts off. They're doing this crap themselves. Like they are hustling to get this done, right? So it applied to them. The companies that start off a big market cap, why is that so? Because people already invested in it before you ever could. That's why. So they could be closer to a working product, unlike 2017 bull run, which was so stupid. Literally people getting rich off the idea of from a website. Just like the .com, it was actually identical. 2017 bubble was identical to the .com bubble. Anyway, so not only is it meta, and it applies to them, but then that connects back to the chart. That all connects back to the chart. That's why the market cap is so low, which is why gains can be insane. Are you seeing this connection? So in the end, there are all of my thoughts on IDEA, and why I personally got excited. I'm whispering here in your ear because what's going to happen next? You're going to flip your phone vertically or get flipped up, flip your phone or get flipped up. Hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, I won't do crypto asthma on you anymore, but I can't help walk you through a profitable crypto journey unless you hit subscribe and that bell. The alerts being on, it's going to help me help you. Y'all just got typified.